no way I'm going to be able to understand this for my test tomorrow.
You don't think?
No. I'm done. I'm gonna watch TV.
Yeah, let's watch some Christmas movies.
Yeah. Wait, no way.
I'm Hunter Retenzo, reporting live from the University of Maryland campus, where the original diary of Edwin Hubble was just donated to the Department of Astronomy. Have you ever wondered how the world came to be? This diary outlines Hubble's original thoughts about the origins of the universe.
The Diary of Edwin Hubble details his theories and discoveries from his time at the University of Chicago until his death in 1953. The diary highlights his research of galaxies beyond ours, which he found were all moving further away from us. This discovery, which became known as Hubble's Law, became the basis of the Big Bang Theory.
I'm here at the Physical Science Complex at the University of Maryland, about to get some insight on the Big Bang Theory from Professor Miller.
The first thing to remember is that the universe is expanding. So what would happen if we played the film backward and contracted the universe? You may know that if you squeeze something, like a bag, it gets hotter, and that's what would happen to the universe.
We'll be back with more after the break.
Want to hear the weirdest thing? I was just studying for my Astronomy 340 exam all day, and I didn't get it, but then I turned on the TV and something about the Big Bang Theory came on.
I can explain the Big Bang Theory to you. Where's that balloon?
So the balloon represents the universe, which is continually expanding, but remains just as infinite as it always has been. The black dots on the balloon represent galaxies, which expand further apart from each other as the universe expands, but remain the same size and distance relative to each other.
Everything we see, touch, taste, and smell is the aftermath of the Big Bang. Hubble's diary said that the universe was created at one tiny single dense point, called a singularity, and for some reason, all of the matter in the universe was carried away from this point. Let's take a closer look.
Let's imagine that I've really irritated you and you've decided to put me in an oven and just crank up the temperature. I'd be uncomfortable. Later I'd be dead. After I was dead, my water would all evaporate, so it'd become a gaseous form. Even hotter, and the hydrogen and oxygen and water molecules would split apart. Even hotter, and the electrons and the nuclei would split apart from the atoms. That's what would happen with the universe. If you go back in time, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. And not only do you have electrons and their nuclei being split, but the protons get split into quarks, and really close to the Big Bang, when it's incredibly hot, we don't exactly know what it would be. But that's a way of thinking of how the composition of the universe evolves with time.
Thanks for that, Professor Miller. From the University of Maryland Astronomy Department, I'm Hunter Retenzo, and that was the Big Bang Theory.